Hope everyone had a great trading day today. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. We have some good news. All right. So we finally have some good news in the markets, but in particular, pound yen. So we actually got a buy signal today, guys. Actually came in yesterday. All right. And close of the day today. Right. So closed of the day at 5 p.m. today. And we have a new candle here, but we do have a buy signal in pound yen. All right. So we have a buy signal in pound yen, but not just a buy signal, right? We have an important buy signal because it broke through that big resistance. All right. So that big resistance we've had here, all right, since last year, August of last year, guess what? We broke resistance in a big way today, and we now have a buy signal, all right, on pound yen. So hopefully we can see the forex market moving again. All right, so that's the goal. So we've got a buy signal on a break of this resistance here, right here. Now, the last time we got a buy signal on a break of that resistance right here, this is a big resistance. Okay, so this is a very big resistance. Just remember, guys, all right, we are trading in a range between support and resistance in the pound yen, and that goes back all the way to last year. So we do have a buy signal. Hopefully the goal now that we've broken out, we have a buy signal, is to hopefully continue to trend, move higher, and that will help the forex market. Okay, so you guys know, if you've been trading with us, you know that the forex market's been in a tight consolidation. All right, part of that is the yen pairs. We need the yen to break out, to move either long or short. So we got a buy signal, it's breaking out. It's an early buy signal, but that's a good sign. All right, so very good news on pound yen with its buy signal. Came in today. We also have another buy signal, okay, in the Russell, the IWM. Guys, we have our buy signal. So if we look at the IWM right over here on the daily time frame, right here, we have a big buy signal here on the IWM on the daily time frame that came in today. And again, much like the pound yen, all right, much like the pound yen, we are breaking a big resistance here. So we're going to call another buy signal in equities. Okay, so you guys know we had called a sell signal. Now that we have a buy signal in the Russell, the IWM, now we have 3 buy signals. We'll go ahead and call a buy signal in equity. So things are moving again, which is good. All right, which is really, really good. Okay. All right, and we have been adding positions. You guys should have noticed. All right, in the SKOOL community, right? We've sent out some alerts in the yen pairs. All right, so good price action this week. We were hoping for some good movement. We did get that this week. So let's go over the markets. All right, so the S&P on the daily time frame, it's still holding its buy signal here. All right, and we'll bring in the larger charts. All right, so we are holding buy signal, breaking resistance near all-time high territory in the S&P. All right, on the NASDAQ, all-time high territory, guys. All right, and we are breaking resistance right here. We are breaking resistance on the NASDAQ, all-time high territory there. All righty, on the Dow, we still don't have a buy signal yet on a new buy signal on the Dow. All right, but again, we'll call it. Heat seeker has been moving. All right, so we've been getting more stocks in heat seeker. We look for some new opportunities this evening. But the Dow is the only one where we are hoping to get a buy signal. If the Dow is up, now the Dow was up quite a bit today, 483 points up. The Dow was for today. S&P was up 72. Nasdaq was up. Big day on the Nasdaq, 296. Right, and on the Russell, I was up. IWM was also up. On the Dow, guys, to get a buy signal, we'll need to break resistance right about 44,000. I would say let's get about 45,000. Right now we are 44,458. So about 500 points higher. On the Dow, we should get a buy signal on a break of this resistance here. And look at the VIX, guys. VIX made a nice move lower at 1473. Okay, so the VIX is at 1473. So made a nice move lower. Let's take a look at it here. So 1473 right here on the VIX. That's good. Lower volatility is good. And we've been hoping, right, for red candle on the monthly time frame on the VIX. So we definitely have that red candle on the VIX coming down, and we've got a low of about, if we can get down to about 1110, guys, on the VIX, that will be extremely bullish for the market. But 1473, that's really good. Just remember, we got to get and stay below 20. So we've been below 20 for a while now. Okay, and again, 1473, that's really good for the VIX. Low volatility. The dollar right now is just holding right now, right at support at 97. So the dollar's been bouncing back and forth, guys, around 98, 97. On the dollar. Okay, we do need that dollar to move, though. That will help. All right, that will help if we see the dollar move either up or down. That will help the markets to move. The goal now is to just get these markets to move, especially the Forex market. In the futures market, guys, we are mixed right now. So flat, right? Flat, slightly up, slightly down. Down 6 points here on the Dow, so we are about flat. Okay, the sectors, the tech sector, our top sector right now, the XLK, guys, looking to break through resistance. Amazing price action, right? So tech stocks, those magnificent 7 stocks, they've been holding and trading higher, right? So XLK, good job here. Buy signal was right here, guys. All green candles. All right, looking to break through resistance right here. That's reaccumulation. So mark down, accumulation, mark up, right? Break through that yellow support and resistance here. We could see tech stocks continue to move higher. Great, amazing price action. And here we are, middle of August, right? Things are still moving higher. So that's really good news. And especially now, right, the IWM, Russell Small Caps, give a buy signal, further confirmation. Okay, so again, we'll keep, look to continue to add now. Okay, we had stopped because we got a sell signal on the S&P. I'm sorry, sell signal on the Dow and sell signal on the Russell. All right, so now that we have a new buy signal on the Russell, on the daily also, all right, we'll continue to add. Okay, the Max 7s, let's take a look. All right, so Meta Facebook, guys, is breaking out with a buy signal. All right, buy signal right here. That's a new trade. Previous buy signal was here. Sell signal was here. We have a new buy signal, and it's breaking resistance here. Just keep in mind, that's purple support and resistance. You guys can see that there. So we are overbought, but it is breaking through that resistance. The price action's breaking through that resistance. Okay. All right, Microsoft, let's take a look. Microsoft is just holding right here for now. Google right here is breaking out. So Google looks good here. All right, breaking up decent resistance here. Look here, breaking out right here, buy signal here, and it is breaking out. All right. Apple, let's take a look. Apple is also breaking out. Now we have a couple of levels here for resistance with Apple. So it's breaking through that near-term resistance here, big resistance here. And then we have further resistance all the way up here. All right, all the way up here, we have further resistance, but good price action. It's breaking out. So notice these Mag 7 stocks are moving higher. NVIDIA is holding at a big resistance. Based on that price action here, guys, we could see NVIDIA get to about 200. All right, the buy signal was here right at 123. All right, a decent markdown phase, markup. Nice accumulation phase here. Reaccumulation if it breaks through that resistance right here. All right, right here. Price is being squeezed. Nicely done here. All yellow support and resistance. Okay, so amazing price action on NVIDIA there. All right, trading at 183. Again, based on that price action, right, we're making higher lows, higher highs here, right here, looking to break through. Again, we could get to 200 based on the price action. We do not have any resistance above on NVIDIA. Okay. All right. Tesla. All right. Tesla, guys, we're going to call a buy signal on Tesla. We already have a buy signal here, but we got some red candles in here to get out. All right. We've had 4 days of buying. So we're going to call a buy signal right here. Let's bring that in. On NVIDIA. So we'll give it a little triangle right here to call a buy signal right about here on Tesla. Okay, and we're looking to break through resistance right here. Amazon, no buy signal on Amazon. Okay, so Amazon, we're just holding firm right here. No buy signal on Amazon, and the mags look really good here. So the mags, which measures the Magnificent 7 stocks, almost identical to NVIDIA, guys. Look here. Buy signal here at 50, trading at 60. But look what we want to pay attention to here. It's breaking out here. Right, near-term resistance, reaccumulation right here. Price is breaking out. So this market is becoming very strong. Again, it is breaking out. All right, the Dow, guys, on the 240. All right, no buy signal yet on the 240 after the sell signal. We do have a lot of resistance here. Okay, so the Dow is lagging a bit. All right, but based on the price action, it should catch up. Okay, so on the 240, on the daily time frame, same thing here. We have a lot of resistance. We just need a buy signal. That buy signal, like I mentioned, should come in about 45,000, trading at 44,458. So about 500 points, we should get a buy signal on the break of resistance right here. Okay. Dow weekly shaping up nicely, looking to break through resistance there, and on the monthly also. The S&P on the 240 gave a new buy signal. All right, so the S&P on the 240, guys, on the 240. Remember, we had a sell signal. We have a new buy signal on the 240, and we are breaking resistance here. This is on the S&P. All right, so follow these indexes. All right. On the daily time frame, it is breaking out all-time highs on the S&P, guys, breaking a new resistance level here on the daily time frame. All right, on the daily time frame, buy signal right here by our system. S&P weekly time frame, again, buy signal here breaking out Very strong price action on this market in August. Amazing. All right. Amazing. On the NAS, right? The NAS, we do have a buy signal on the NAS that came in a few days ago. All right. So buy signal here on the 240 on the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is at all-time high, guys. All-time high territory. Buy signal here, and we are moving higher. On the daily time frame, buy signal all the way down here, breaking new resistance level here. Look here, all-time high territory. Amazing. Nasdaq on the weekly time frame, we are breaking out, and on the monthly, look at the monthly here, guys. On the Nasdaq, definitely breaking out here. You guys can see that price action. Really good price action there. Okay. On the Russell. All right. On the Russell, again, we got a new buy signal here. On the 240, we are breaking resistance here. Further resistance right up here. And then ultimately up all right up here. That would be all-time high territory if we can make it all the way up here. But we'll take it right now. The buy signal on a daily time frame. We've got a new buy signal again on the Russell on the daily time frame, guys. That's a big deal. Okay. So our stock boss traders, our bull master traders, especially stock boss, since this is small cap stocks. All right. Really pay attention to your system. We have been seeing the end of last week and on Sunday when we ran it, right? You guys noticed that in Heat Seeker, we were starting to see more stocks come in. So guess what? That was real. All right. So buy signal here on the Russell, and we are moving higher. On the weekly time frame, we are moving higher. No buy signal. And on the monthly time frame, Bitcoin, guys, is at 120. All right, we talked about Bitcoin getting back to that resistance level based on that price action. So it's at 120 now, guys. At a big resistance here, we have purple support and resistance. So buyers could be challenged right here. Okay, we are definitely overbought. All right, we are really, really overbought. That doesn't mean that price can't move higher, but we really, really overbought, guys. All right. So all the way back the beginning of 2024, as a matter of fact, end of 2023, right? Bitcoin has been moving higher, 120. All right. It's starting to get a bit choppy up in here. All right. So again, we look to break the resistance, but just be aware of that. We are holding a buy signal right here. But again, purple support and resistance tells us that we are overbought. Just be cautious. But based on the price action, no guarantees, but it could move higher there. Okay. And that should help your other Bitcoin, your other cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, buy signal here, definitely breaking out. You guys can see that. All green candles. We like those green candles, right? Big difference than getting red candles. Gold, let's take a look at gold. All right, so gold has a buy signal, but it's retraced back between support and resistance. So we've moved it from the daily to the weekly, guys. In order to see gold get going again, we've got to get above 3,500. Right, we are 3,400 in gold. So gold is stuck right here between a tight consolidation, and it's hard to tell, right? Because gold has been moving higher. However, if we look at our box right here, right, we can tell that we've been stuck between support and resistance. Support down here, resistance down here, and we've been trading in a range since April. All right, so since April, so be careful with gold. Okay, that trade is over for now. All right, it is over for now. So just be careful there. Silver has been moving higher. It's broken through that resistance here and holding at 34. Our buy signal was around 23. So silver is doing much better. You guys remember gold took off and silver lagged. Now gold is lagging a bit. and silver is moving. It's amazing how these things work. Crude oil, similar to gold right now, cut between support and resistance. And we bring this in here, highlight this so you guys can see that the price is not trending like this, right? All right, it's consolidating. So you're going to force trades and lose some money if you trade this tight consolidation. So crude oil trading in a tight range, not a lot of opportunities here to trade. And bonds keep struggling. All right, this keeps struggling. Let's remove this here. All right, so these targets really isn't necessary because right now bonds is in a tight range. Okay, so it's trading between a high here of 88 and a low of 84, and these are long-term bonds. So let's do this. So we needed to break through. So here is resistance here and here. And here and here. And here's our most recent buy signal, and it is not breaking out, which is right here. All right, so for right now, LTL, long-term bonds, is trading between a tight range here, guys. So no trading there. The dollar, same thing here, trading within a tight range here. Support, and let's do the same thing here. Let's just bring this out. All right, bring that out here. Okay. All right. Pound yen, we talked about pound yen. Pound yen is breaking out, guys, breaking out of that range with a buy signal here on the daily time frame. Weekly time frame, we are looking to break out. If we can get a move like this, guys, just a breakout like this, that would be great for Forex. On the monthly time frame, pound yen, we are looking to break out here. You guys can see that. Okay, so yen is breaking out. Pound yen in particular, that would be great. Okay, let's go through current positions. Current positions in Monster Scalper, and we did call out some alerts. We send those out to our traders. All right, we have no shorts and no longs on the 60-minute time frame. We want to get some solid trades out, so we're trading on the 240 right now. Okay, so let's take a look at, we'll start with the pound pair. So the pound pairs first, and then the yen pairs. Okay, so pound SGD. All right, so we have a buy signal here. I think we called it somewhere in here. This one is breaking out nicely here. And we have a target all the way up here. So we have a good markdown phase. Markdown phase, markup phase here. All right, all green candles, we are breaking out. All right, so pound SGD. So the pound pairs right now, pound trade, pound, and then the yen pairs, okay? All right, so pound dollar buy signal here. We are breaking out. Again, a good markdown phase. These are under 240 right here. So we're getting some decent trades in Forex finally, right? So our Monster Scalper traders, start paying attention to your system. I know things have been tough, right? Tough consolidation, but we are moving again for now. Pound dollar, buy signal here, we are moving higher. Pound Aussie, right? Buy signal here, and we are breaking out of a range right here. All right, we are breaking out. Be careful with that trade. Pound PLN, all right, buy signal here. White candles here. We need green candles to come on back and keep moving higher. This is a really good markdown phase. Okay, so we just need to break through that resistance right here and keep going. All right, lots of good selling here. All right, pound HKD, good trade going here. Buy signal here, guys. All right, let's move this. A good markdown phase, good amount of selling. All right, good markdown phase, lots of good selling. Buy signal, and we're now moving higher. All right, so buy signal here, we're moving higher. Good trade here going. So pound HKD. Hold on. All right, pound CAD. Look at pound CAD, guys. Great trade going here. Let's draw this one out. A good target all the way up here. Good markdown phase. And markup phase. Good trade going here. So finally, we've got some decent trades going. On the 240, that should open up the market. So pound CAD, buy signal here, all green candles. You guys can see that here. And we are moving higher here. Good trade here, pound CAD. Pound Swiss. Pound Swiss, buy signal here. Again, very good markup, markdown phase. Right here. And we are moving higher. All right, buy signal here, all green candles. Let's bring in a target up here on pound Swiss. And then the yen pairs, yen ZAR. All right, we are breaking out. All right, it's getting past resistance here. And good markdown phase right here. And now we are moving higher in the markup phase. All right, with the buy signal here moving higher. So ZAR yen, Euro yen, all right, Euro yen, this is an early trade, guys. Early trade here. All right, just got these buy signals. All right. I wouldn't call this a markdown. Let's just call that a pullback with a cup and handle, and we are breaking out here. Buy signal here. Euro yen, Aussie yen. All right, same thing here. We're looking to break through that resistance right here. All right. Pound yen. Pound yen looks good. Buy signal here. We are definitely breaking out. Mark down. And mark up. All right, with pound yen, guys, we really need to break resistance right here. Okay, to get it going on the 240. Okay, but looks good. All right, and then SGD JPY, buy signal here. All right, with this one, we've got to get past resistance here. That's an early buy signal all the way down here. That's holding for now, but we need buyers to continue to move higher. And then the last one, EUR and OK. Buy signal was here, red candle. That's a sell signal. Let's close it. Okay. So pound pairs, guys, pound pairs and the yen pairs. Pound pairs looks really good. And the yen pairs are right behind. We need pound yen to really break through, right? Break up to really get these yen pairs moving, and the Forex market moving as well. Okay. We have several trades in Stock Boss and in Bull Master. Let's take a quick look, and then we'll look to add positions in Stock Boss and Bull Master. Especially in Stock Boss, since we've got a new buy signal in the Russell. Okay. Current positions, and most of these should hold because we have buyers coming in. All right, let's just go through these. Want to see all green candles. Good, good. SLDB white candles. Let's close that, guys. So we'll still continue for now. Close if we get a white candle, okay? All right, good. Good price action there. And then Bull Master, these are your large cap stocks. Good. All green candles. What we want to see here. Now we still have a sell signal on the daily time frame on the Dow. All right, we think that should catch up with a buy signal based on what the market is doing. So I wouldn't go too heavy. We'll look for new positions, but just still be cautious, okay? But we do have 3 confirmed buy signals on the daily time frame. Our US 30 traders, we do have buy signal on the 60-minute time frame. All right, if you guys want to, if you want to trade it, our US 30 traders, just be careful, right? So we didn't call this. So we did not call this buy signal. You guys notice that these buy signals are failing here on the 60-minute time frame. This one failed, this one failed, this one failed, this one failed, and then here we are. So I would wait for this to really get past this area here. We could see sellers come back in and push that price lower here. So just be careful with the US 30. We're not calling that buy signal yet on that 60-minute time frame. Same thing with now the NAS 100, a little better, okay, but still struggling. We did get a buy signal on the daily. So just be careful. I know most of you trade on the smaller time frame. Just be careful there. Okay, Stock Boss, let's run it. We're going to spend the rest of the evening looking for stocks in Stock Boss. If we have time, we'll add stocks in Bull Master, large cap stocks. Okay, all right, so let's run Heat Seeker. Right, I think we were at, when we ran it on Sunday, we were at 80, I think 83 stocks. Let's see how many we've got this evening. So 80 stocks in Heat Seeker. And let's see what they're buying. All right, so healthcare, quite a bit in healthcare. Let's take a look at tech. All right, so across the board, you see utilities, guys, there's only one stock in utilities, and utility index is really looking good. But this is why, even with utilities, we don't have a lot of stocks in utilities, okay? So let's go through these. We're looking for new buy signals, okay? New buy signals. And in Stock Boss for new alerts, new trades in Stock Boss here. All right, let's go through these. We need we need a buy signal on the daily, and we need green candles at a minimum on the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame here, we have a green candle and we have a buy signal here. So GPRE long in stock boss. All right, buy signal here. Good markdown phase. Look at that, guys. Really good sell in here. All right, so that selling started at $33, came all the way down. First buy signal was at $5 and change. Give a sell signal at $7.19. Next buy signal came in yesterday at $8.70. Okay. GPRE. Let's keep going here. That's gone. That's gone. That's reaccumulation in stock boss, TGEN, long in stock boss. JELD looks good, but no buyers on the weekly there. PTON, long in stock boss. Okay. NIU, long in stock boss. AXL in stock boss. And we'll post these in the community after we're done here. NPKI in stock boss. Nice reaccumulation trade there. Lots of good buying on the weekly. Wait for buyers on the weekly there. That's gone. INTR in stock boss. That's gone. HIT. All right, good setup there in stock boss. HIT, good price action. Now that came in a little late. All right, buy signal came in at 139. All right, trading at 328. But guys, look at the move here. All right, good price action. If you know you don't have to take this, you might get a pullback. All right. Ultimately, the target is 740.46, but good price action. And look at the weekly here. Look at that candle that came in. Nice big candle here. Green candle came in on the weekly time frame. Okay. Only drawback, it's gone up a bit there. CMPX in stock boss. And we'll look for Bull Master. We'll do Bull Master on Thursday, guys. AVAH in stock boss. All right, we want to focus on stock boss since we got a buy signal on the daily on the IWM on the Russell. Okay, just amazing. They're moving again. All right, IMAB in stock boss. All right, very choppy, guys. Let's pass on this one. TLAY in stock boss. No, that's gone up a bit there, but still looks good. Buy signal was right around 54 cents, trading at 95 cents. But look at the buying here on that weekly. Pay attention to those weekly time frames. Look here, lots of good buying after a lot of selling there. So buyers are coming back in. So we're looking for a larger move there, okay? So when we're looking for a larger move, you can get in a little late. That's gone. That's choppy there. All right, VSTM in stock boss. So with stock boss traders, you guys know we haven't been adding, right? So now that we're adding, pay attention to that, right? Things are moving again. REAL in stock boss. And we're almost done here with heat seeker. Okay. IAS in stock boss. So we've got about 12 or 13. That's gone. SMRT in stock boss. SMRT in stock boss. That's gone. TLS, big move there, guys. That's gone. That's too bad. Look at the weekly. These weekly time frames are really shaping up. Look at that buying, guys, here on the weekly. TLS. All right. But that's gone. That buy signal, it gapped up here. Buy signal came in at 331, trading at 524. That's gone there. NRGV. NRGV in stock boss. BW in stock boss. Almost done, guys. BW in stock boss. All right, good selling here. Look here, buy signal here. We're moving higher. Green candles here. And VLRS in stock boss. Okay. And that's it. EBR, that's utility. All right, we'll call this one utility stock here, okay? So buy signal here, 773, trading at 844, but good buying here on the weekly. Look here. Lots of good buying here on the weekly, so we'll call that one EBR. All right, so EBR in stock boss. Bull Master, we'll take a look on Thursday with Bull Master, which is right here. These are large cap stocks. Let's just run it. 127. That's a good, healthy amount there. Quick look at Monster Scalper. quick look at Monster Scalper. On the 240, let's take a look at the yen pair, see if we can add any more yen pairs. Swiss yen, guys, wait for a buy signal on Swiss yen. That is setting up really nice. And look at the previous trades on Swiss yen. All right, so really pay attention to this trade here, this pair here. All right, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, setting up. All right, and then look at the daily, good trend here on the daily time frame. Okay, look at that. All right, so that's setting up to give a new buy signal. Doesn't have a buy signal yet, and you guys know that other yen pairs are moving. So Swiss yen, keep an eye on it there, please. CAD yen, keep an eye on CAD yen. It's got a breakthrough, a resistance of right here. Keep an eye on it. And then Aussie yen right here. So this week is turning out really good. We have a buy signal, all right? So on the IWM, we have a buy signal, and on the IWM, the Russell, on the daily time frame, this is on the daily time frame, we have a buy signal here, guys. That is good news. That's really good news. And on pound yen, on the daily time frame, we also have a buy signal. So pound yen right here, on the daily time frame, we have a buy signal as well. So that is great news so far this week. So we're adding equities again. We're back in stocks. If things change, if sellers come in, all right, we'll see that and we'll adjust. Otherwise, we'll buying again equities, okay? And we're looking for the Forex market to move higher. Our US 30 traders, NAS 100 traders, just be careful, all right? We're still waiting for the US 30 to break out, okay? To break out. We do have a buy signal on the NAS, okay? But be careful trading that for now. All right, guys, thanks for coming. All right, I'll see you guys in the community, trading community. If you need me, you guys know how to reach me, okay? Thanks for coming. Take care.